What's up, guys? That guy Dono here. Just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys a little bit about Zen Labs and what it's meant for me and how it's helped me become successful in my trading journey. A little bit of background about myself. I've been trading for about 3 years. I started back in April of 2021. I started probably like almost anybody else. Found me a guru on Instagram and started following him and paid him a bunch of money for a mentorship, and mentorship didn't really play out, didn't really have any great success. Learned a strategy that was more reliant on your self-interpretation of the markets than actually having a rule base. And it was evident of this in the groups where people in the group, some people would find buys and some people would see sells and some people wouldn't see trades at all. And it was a pretty unhealthy environment to be in when you're starting. It's the environments like that, they breed a little bit of jealousy, they breed a little bit of envy, but more importantly, they breed a lot of self-doubt. Like, why is this person getting this and I'm not? What is this guy seeing that I'm not seeing? So I stuck around with that guy for about a year about a year and a half before I was like, all right, man, I got to do something. So I started my search for a new mentor, man. I've seen people be successful in this industry, and I wanted to be one of those people. Through that journey, I was introduced to Emmett through another person's live stream on YouTube, and just the way that he explained the markets and the way that he not saw the market, but like I said, his knowledge of the markets and why the markets move the way that they move, I knew that this guy was the person I wanted to teach me. Unfortunately, he wasn't a teacher back then. He didn't have a mentorship. So I followed the guy, and every now and again, I'd bug the shit out of him. Hey, man, when are you gonna open up your own thing, dude? Like, you have this wealth of knowledge, blah, 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 blah. Skip ahead to about June of last year of 2023. He finally opened Zen Labs. I'd tell you right now, I was one of the first, I might have been the second person to subscribe to Zen Labs. I was one of the first 10 students, and within the first month, I had the strategy down. It's that simple. It's, it's rule based. You just follow the rules. You look for this, you look for that, you look for this, and you wait on your entry confirmation. So about a month, I pretty much mastered the rules, and it took me about another month to 6 weeks to actually master my psychology. And after that, I started not only becoming profitable, but more consistent. But more importantly, I started becoming more confident in my trades. Before, I was one of those guys that would just always peak and just had to be at the computer the entire time during the trades. With this strategy and the understanding that you get and the knowledge that you learn within the mentorship, you don't have to do that. Like, it's clear, cut, and simple. And a big testament of how the strategy works and how rule-based strategy works is in the group. Everybody in the group sees the same trades. There's a lot of times when one person will post, oh, this is what trade I'm in. There's 5 or 6 or 7 others of us that are in the same trade. That being said, that also has its advantage, because for newcomers, if you have questions, there's more than one teacher to answer. There's multiples of us that could tell you what rules you're not following or what rules you overlooked. Fast forward now, after a year of being in Zen Lab, I am now, as of today, July 17th, I am now $1 million funded through Apex, which is a futures program. I have a 200K of top tier, and I just passed stage 1 of another 100K for top tier today. I received multiple payouts, and none of this would have been possible without Zen Lab. None of this would have been possible without Emmett or any other students.